When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey. SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Penn State's offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football,
hits the afterburners. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be knocked out of bounds a couple of yards short, and that's a stop for the defense. So Rutgers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were.
Brings him to the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the option. The pitch. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Quickly complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got his man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
They're going back to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the ground. He's got it again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Using his legs, it's Cook.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. From the gun, the running back has it. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll try to do it himself. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Firing to the right, complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. Finds his man. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Ramsey. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Punt is in the air. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. This is a designed run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds a spot in the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to attack. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fitted in the window for the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off-play action on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Look out, he's got room. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down because of the quarterback's decision-making.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll immediately call timeout. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Rush is on him. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Makes a connection. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass, it's Ramsey. The quick out. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
It's complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got his man. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Got a man, it's Harris. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Got his man. Lots of running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. They'll try the left side. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Here's the handoff. Runs for the tackle.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Buys a little extra time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
You're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Scarlet Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nice move to keep running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
This drive will open from the 15. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Still on his feet. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.